everybody. Today I'm doing my cross stitch tag video. I'm reading off a piece of paper, so if you see me look down, that's why. Number 1, how or who introduced you to cross stitch? I introduced myself to cross stitch about a year ago. I picked it up for a couple months, got frustrated, and then put it down for about 4 months, and then picked it up again maybe about 5 months ago. So after watching some YouTube videos and getting some pointers, I finally picked it up again and started cross-stitching again with a passion. Number 2, my favorite theme or designer. I don't particularly have one, although if I had to pick, I'd say it's just about anything with frogs in it, which I've got some things on my wish list I want to do, so hopefully I'll get those for Christmas. My floss brand is DMC. So it's so prevalent and you can find it anywhere and everywhere in just about every color. That's what I use, or I use what's in the kits, which a lot of my kits contain DMC, which is awesome because if you run out, you can just run to the store and get it. Am I a floss licker or a needle threader? I am a floss licker. I lick my floss and it works for me. What type of stitching frame do I use? I like to use the scroll frames personally, although I will use hoops and the Q-snaps. Finished projects. I only have a few finished projects. I probably have maybe 2 or 3 finished projects right now, and only one of them is displayed in my home, which is my son's Mewtwo. That's number 8. Are projects kept as gifts or kept for myself? Right now it's about 50-50. I've got working on 2 projects that are going to be gifted out, which is the owls is going to my mom, and I can't say who the Charizard is going to because I might be watching. My proudest project is probably going to be the Wreath of All Seasons that I'm doing because that project is so intense. There's a lot of color change and counting, and it's an intense stitch. It's not for the faint of heart. So that's probably going to be my proudest one. My least favorite experience are knots. I don't like knots. They get in the way, they're annoying. That's my least favorite experience. What do I love about cross-stitching? I love that it is something you can pick up and put down and it doesn't change. It's all ready there and ready for you to pick up and start all over again. Have I introduced anyone to cross stitch? I've introduced my son to cross stitch, which he hasn't done it in a while, but it's one of those things. You either love it or you hate it, I guess. And he likes doing it, he just hasn't done it in a while, so hopefully he'll pick that up again. My first project, or finish, was this little peace sign, which, if I don't know, I don't think you can tell on camera, but my, hi cat, little kitty. But my crosses don't go all the same way. That was before I watched YouTube. Thank you everybody for your videos. You've been very helpful. I love watching them. How do I store my floss? I store my floss in this guy with bobbins, which right now I don't have much of a stash going on with floss, but I'm working on that. Right now I've got about probably 100+ colors I've got to get on bobbins and stored and ready to go. I just haven't done it yet. And that's it for my cross stitch tag. Thanks for watching. Bye.